Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's...
And Messi! He would have been quick to recover this. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. The ball's gone astray. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Cruyff. And this is Del Piero. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And here's Del Piero. And here's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Del Piero. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a searching pass. Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Xavi Alonso. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Del Piero. No, he wasn't being taken in by that. That's rather hopeful. Serginho. Sao Paulo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you...
Just the goalkeeper. He's had a shot! It's there! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Batistuta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Messi. Nice control. Looking for the run. Here comes the cross. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Mbappe. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now Costa Curta. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Mbappe! And here's the chance to counter. Beckenbauer into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Bullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bullet. He has a look up. Chance, surely! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Costa Curta. And this is Neymar.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Guardiola. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar with the short one. Hangs in across. Cannavaro can get it clear. Costa Curta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found the way through. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
And he's well positioned here. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? That's good play. Costa Curta. That's very neat. And here's Cruyff. Beckenbauer, too strong for his opponent there. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Bullet, who's set up 1 goal so far. Guardiola. And it's Xavi Alonso.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Back towards the middle. Guardiola. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he plays one through. He is through here. Beckenbauer simply refused to be outdone there. Defending was strong and firm. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. Lovely feet. And it's Makalele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Del Piero. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Pull it. That's that, the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Information provided by the local police.
boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. It's gone for a throw-in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has any... Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Del Piero. Chance here to counter. And this is Messi. Bellingham. Costa Curta. And this is Del Piero. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard is there to clear. Played in deep. That's a decent clearance. Caresses it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's had it nicked away. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cruyff. Van Dijk is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Pelé. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Del Piero! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well measured. He's cut it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pelé. And it's Bellingham. Flamengo have it back and can go again. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Makalele with the clearance. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Pele, little pass back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham, real chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good take this time, surely! Really well taken goal. Half-time imminent. What a time to score! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
This is Del Piero, and he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 30.
Whistle goes, and we start the second
Para a
half.
entrada do jogador, camisa 11.
Costa Curta swings in across. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. Ball quality clearly... Oh, they could be caught out here. Takes aim and crosses. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's Bale. Cannavaro. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Piero. Couldn't squeeze it through. Turan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pelé has got himself a free kick. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Del Piero. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin.
Salve, rapaziada, tudo bem? Salve, minha tropa. Tá ouvindo aí? Calma aí, só negociar o fone aqui pra ficar mais bom pra nós conversar. Então, Pi, bom dia, Pi, bom dia a todo mundo aí, bom dia pra quem chegou aí, que deixou o likezão aí, obrigadão, galera, pelos likes aí. Então, ele chuta com as duas pernas, mano. Ele chuta com as duas pernas, pô. Muito bom ele, pô, muito bom mesmo. Acho que ele fez os 3 gols aqui, acho que foi. Ele fez os 3 gols, foi ele. Ele, deixa eu até ver aqui, ver se foi ele mesmo. Foi ele fez os 3 gols, pi. Fez 3 gols. Foi ele, se eu não me engano ele já tá com uns 11 gols, mano. Poucas partidas, viu? Tá dando muito lag, mano. Speed lag, pra falar a verdade, viu? Muito speed lag mesmo, viu? Tá louco. Aí, ó, ele tem 8 partidas jogadas e 12 gols. 8 partidas jogadas e 12 gols, cara. Com ele. Aqui falta colocar um elástico, eu não tenho. Não peguei ainda. Tirei ainda, quer dizer. E 360 ele tem. Coloquei ele aqui como centroavante, porque ele tem uma boa velocidade, é muito habilidoso e pra tirar o blitz escolha dos caras, né? Porque os caras gostam de botar marcação pressão, eu tirei, deixei ele aqui. É melhor pra ele jogar. Faltou com esse evento aqui, né? Esse evento aqui tem uns contratos, né? O carinha quer quando do rank 302. O cara é muito bom. O cara é muito. Só que eu li o cara jogar com. O cara jogar aqui só com pirlo de volância ali, mano. É meio embaçado, né? Na minha, na minha opinião, cara, hoje em dia no eFootball tem que ter primeiro volante. Tem que ter primeiro volante. Tem muitos caras que sabem jogar sem primeiro volante, mas eu mesmo eu vejo, eu já testei várias vezes. Primeiro, o volante, cara, tem uma movimentação diferente. Você colocar um orquestrador, eu acho que esse Pirlo é orquestrador, se não me engano. É muito diferente, tá ligado? Você colocar um primeiro volante, de você colocar um orquestrador pro primeiro volante. Porque eu jogo com orquestrador há muito tempo, mano. Há muito tempo eu jogo com orquestrador. E orquestrador é complicado, mano. É complicado. Bora pro play aqui pra próxima. Os leguinhos já, né, mano? Quem derramou água aí foi esse vergonha aqui, ó. Ele não sossega. Ah, não sei não, bicho. Não tem carne aí. Então. Eu mesmo acredito, assim, primeiro volante, os caras tem que ter o primeiro volante. Eu mesmo jogo com o Van Dijk há muito tempo, mano. Eu sei o que, que eu tô falando, porque o Van Dijk não, Raika, né? Sei o que eu tô falando, porque o Raika aqui é o orquestrador. Se ele fosse o primeiro volante, ele ficaria mais, o Makelele saia mais, né? Mas não é assim, né? Que nem o cara aqui, o cara tá jogando certo, ó, ele joga com dois volantes. Eu não sei se é os dois defensivos, mas o Rodri ali fica mais, né? Entendeu? Um ataque ligeiro ali que é o Mbappé. Se passar muito triângulo ali eu vou me lascar, né? Ele joga com um time bem veloz, né? Veloz, vou tirar aqui. Like. Mais veloz ali. Eu mesmo eu jogo melhor com volante, cara. Primeiro volante. Eu já testei com orquestrador, já testei com MLG ali, né? Armador criativo, não, meia versátil, entendeu? E pra mim, melhor posição pra jogar aí no meio de campo, pra fixar ali, pra ajudar muito ali atrás ali, é o primeiro volante, cara. Pra mim, né? Porque cada quem tem seu gosto, né? Pra mim é o primeiro volante. Tanto que eu tô querendo tirar aquele primeiro volante que é o Raika. Eu não consegui ainda. A secundária já consegui.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Galera que tá chegando aí, deixa o likezão. Vamos chegar a 10 likezão aí. Hoje não é nem pra não fazer live, cara.
And we'll be getting underway very soon.
Probleminha no dente aqui que tá me incomodando, né? Dente não, na gengiva, né? Criou um bolso aqui. Pra quem não conhece, bolso é um...
And we're underway.
Né?
That pass isn't the best. Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
And here's Mbappe. It's a promising position.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Conte. Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Fletcher. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Fletcher. Knocks it out wide. Adams. And it's Rodri. That's Nedved. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
E aqui Nesta tá fazendo aqui, velho?
Conte.
Eu gostaria de saber o que Nesta tá fazendo ali no ataque. Eu tava pensando que era até o Makelele não, o menino ali.
Conte. Mbappe. Pull it. Looking to
Não,
play
não era
it in.
aqui não, velho. Era aqui, velho.
Conte. And here's Mbappe. And it's Fletcher. Messi. Del Piero. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
A bola era lá em cima. Era só em cima ali pro cara ali, mano. Travando, mano. Tá louco.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Travando demais. Tem que ajeitar esse servidor, mano. Faz dias que esse trem tá ruim. Tá doido, velho. Faz dias, viu? Maria, parece que é um. Tem que tirar uma bola.
Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Makalele.
Valeu, mas aquele bolão, viu, velho?
Darren Fletcher. Ball played for Conte. Roberto Carlos. Rodri. That has not gone well. Cruyff. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And here's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tries to play it. There's the shot! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise.
Tá dando uns lag, galera.
That's
Lag, cara.
expertly finished,
Tá
and
doido.
he's done that so often.
Aos 34 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. They've got to make this nice and quick. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Del Piero chasing after it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Del Piero. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nedved. And he's forced to go back. Darren Fletcher. Here's Nedved. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And now the breakaway. Oh, well measured.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Shoots! He scores! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a
O
more
homem
than
broca,
tidy
viu?
finish.
O homem broca,
Well,
viu?
the keeper has every right
Vamos
to
para
have
gol.
loaded his defenders for that because they
Faz
never
gol,
got
mas
tight to the score.
galera, cê é doido,
Simple
hoje eu tô
as.
com problema no meu dente aqui, velho. Tá incomodando demais. Tá dando muito. Tem não abrir live,
So
que eu abri
that's
mesmo pra
two
fazer a
now
estreia do
without
Piero,
reply.
mano, senão
And things are much healthier
vai
in their
passar.
favour. Mind you would
Vai
have
vir
thought
outra
that
bola
when the
e-
last one went in.
E nós não faz a estreia do homem.
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up
Mas
to
tá dando
after
muito lag,
45
cara,
minutes?
muito lag
Well,
mesmo.
Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. that's the start of another 45 minutes. No reported change to either side during the break. Nesta. Del Piero is herring after that one. Neymar. Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Conte.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Costa Curta. Searching pass he's played there.
Ó o lag.
Cruyff
Ó o
is
lag.
in a really good position out wide.
É doido, né? Pra jogar desse jeito.
Rodri. Darren Fletcher.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cruyff. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Eu sei, viu?
Makalele eases the ball away from him. Great ball if he can get there. Conte. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Não, Messi.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter.
And Fletcher!
Vai ser gol, não.
And they are dragging it back. Game on again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Encostar muito, né? Recebeu a bola, né?
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 9. Camisa 16.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Deixando o campo para
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
And this is Nedved. Oh, what a climb!
Ah, você quer jogadinha de cabeça, né? Eu vou te dar jogadinha de cabeça. Não, vem buscar. Aí. Não, Raika!
And always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
Não,
a
velho,
show of
não. Tá
discipline.
lag, mano. Tá lag, tá lag, tá lag. A partida tá lag,
Darren
velho.
Fletcher. Whatever he
A partida
had
tá
in mind,
lag,
that
lag,
was
lag
not
pesada
it.
mesmo, mano.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application.
Muito
Peter.
lag, cara.
They've got to
É, desde a
keep
partida
pushing.
mudou, mano.
Looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lofted in.
Oxi, oxi, oxi. Não entendi. Oxi, 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 oxi. Não entendi não, mano. Na moral mesmo, viu? Ó, eu ganhei a bola aqui. O cara pegou a bola ali, sendo que eu não toquei lá. Aí deve substituir esse time aqui, mano. Tá doido, é? Tá o Mbappe aqui, mano. Ele botou o... Drogba ali, né? Tá com tudo.
Substituição em andamento.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defense.
Meu Deus do céu, mano, tá essa partida. Se eu empatar aqui, é muito, cara. Se eu empatar aqui, viu? É muito, porque a partidinha que tá ruim, mano.
Roberto Carlos. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Pullet gets into some space. Nice control. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's made its way to him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and
Olha que
eventually
partida
things might change.
bizarra, mano. Tá louco, tá feio demais isso
Vicious ball
aqui.
here. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved!
Tá doido, tá feio demais, tá horroroso, mano.
Lead stays
Tô
intact.
conseguindo nem negociar meus caras,
Well,
velho.
I think that
Tá
look says it
louco.
all, Peter.
Que
Brilliant
partida
save
feia,
from the
mano.
keeper.
Tá
He read
louco,
the
velho.
situation superbly.
Vasco da Gama have their second corner now. Played out to the right. And now
A
a
partida
sudden
não tá
chance
boa
to
não, velho.
counter.
Muito lag mesmo, cara. Muito lag, cara. Boa ela não tá, não.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Thuram. And he's got Thuram!
Eu ganhar esse jogo aqui é muita sorte mesmo. Pode deixar aí que eu vou dar um dia de rachar aí o negócio aí. Pode deixar aí que eu vou negócio aí.
Makalele has been caught there, it's a foul.
E na moral mesmo, aqui tá lagado, mano. Tá lagadíssimo, eu tô ganhando esse jogo aqui, não sei nem porquê, mano. Na moral mesmo. Tá lagado demais, mano. Depois que o cara fez o gol aqui,
Well, this may
acabou.
not be the kindest
Meu
angle
time só se
for a
defende.
direct hit. So
Tá
who's he
louco,
going to be
velho.
aiming for here?
Tá lagado demais, mano.
And here's Hullet. Oh, nice touch. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I
Huh?
think.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ah, doido, tá lagado demais, mano.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Aqui tem que jogar na inteligência, mano. Porque se for jogar de igual pra igual com o cara sofre, viu, velho?
And that is it, the referee
Cara
has
sofre,
seen
viu?
enough.
Tá lagadíssimo.
But in a great game of football, a
Cara
real
joga-
ride that had
O
all
cara
of us
ganha,
glued
tem que
to our
jogar na
seats from the
inteligência.
very
Porque depois
beginning.
que ele fez o gol ali, irmão. Acabou, acabou,
Well,
acabou.
that, Jim, what are you
O jogo foi
thinking?
totalmente
Well, the
pesado
manager's
demais, mano.
pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows
Gráfico, mano.
exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring
Tá
out.
louco, velho.
And all that remains for me.
Tá não, velho. Tomara que muda, né, velho? Tomara que muda essa atualização. Depois dessa atualização aí, muda alguma coisa, pô. Porque é injogável, pô. Porque bom não tá não, velho. Moral mesmo, na humildade mesmo. Falando não, bom não tá não. Não é por causa que eu ganhei jogos aqui não, velho. Aí os jogos hoje aqui não, é por causa que tá ruim mesmo, mano. Jogável. Dá pra jogar assim, mas de uma hora pra outra o futebol vira, né, velho? O futebol fica muito pesado, não sei o que é essa que eu não me ando inventando não, mano. Só sei de uma coisa, só sei que bom não tá não. Galera, eu vou ficando por aqui, porque hoje não dá pra jogar esse trem não. Pra jogar esse trem aqui, focar em divisões desse jeito aqui não. Faço um eventinho ali do Campeonato Brasileiro, tentar pegar os contratos. Porque jogar desse jeito é pai, mano. Tanto pra mim quanto pro adversário, velho. Esse que você joga bem, agora tem dias que esse futebol tá osso, mano. Tá difícil demais, mano. Jogar. Tá doido. Aqui só cara da primeira. Só cara da primeira. Da segunda. Da terceira. Primeira. O aproveitamento tá até bom, mano. 20 vitórias, 12 derrotas. Tá ruim. Pra ver se tem algum evento aqui, velho. Pra nós. Ver se nós faz, porque. Tá osso, velho. Hoje tá osso, cara. Pra fazer isso. Pra ter. Sei lá pra pegar os carinhas. Galera, eu vou deixar esse jogo rolando aqui, cara. Vou fazer um negócio aqui em casa aqui agora. Tá a livezinha rolando aí, porque divisão tá osso pra jogar hoje pra cá, viu? Não fácil não. Divisão pra cá hoje. Hoje mesmo, meu amigo. Tá não. Não, falo a verdade pra você. Jogar divisão desse jeito aqui. Não, viu? A divisão com esse servidor de que tá hoje aqui, eu ganhei 3 jogos na divisão. E não tô reclamando não, sabe? Pela vitória não, mas eu tô reclamando por conta do jogo, mano. Entendeu? O jogo tá muito ruim, pô. Desde ontem eu tava testando, o jogo já tava ruim, pô. O jogo já tá ruim faz dias. Conexão pesada, entendeu? Partida travando. Até quem mora em BDV, como mora em São Paulo também, tá passando até por isso também, mano. Todo mundo, velho. Então o jogo tem que ser mudado, na minha opinião, velho. O jogo tem que ser mudado, essa conexão aí tá muito ruim, cara. Tá muito complicado de você jogar uma partida lisa. Agora a partida que eu joguei nesse instante, vocês deu pra ver. Deu pra ver, eu fiz 2 a 0 no cara, o cara fez 2 a 1. A partir daí pronto, começou a travar, começou dar lag, speed lag. Se você não estourar a bola, e eu tô jogando com o Del Piero lá na frente, ele não é muito bom de cabeça, às vezes tenho que trocar o Gullit com ele, entendeu? Então é complicado, mano, é complicado. Se jogar um jogo online, né, desse jeito é complicado, pô. É doido, mano. Vai jogar um jogo online desse jeito aqui, mano, divisões, pra ranquear divisões, a conexão tem que estar boa, irmão. O servidor tem que estar ao menos decente pra você jogar. Entendeu? É por isso que eu não vou muito com esse negócio de ranquear, cara. Porque eu sei até onde vai meu limite, não porque eu não consigo chegar. Né? Já consegui várias vezes chegar na primeira divisão, né? Várias vezes, mas assim, é uma questão minha assim que eu acho que o servidor tem que estar bom, mano. O servidor tem que estar bom, entendeu? Se o servidor não tiver bom, não adianta você inventar, entendeu? Não adianta, tá ligado? Se o servidor não tiver bom, você vai sofrer, pra falar já. Vai dar entendeu? Você vai sofrer e não adianta muito. Então, assim que é, né, mano?
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It is so far so very good. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zico, played out to the left flank. Can he latch onto this? Nice control.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Now the ball. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking for options for movement. Spread it left. Torres, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. And here's Neymar.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
That'll be a throw-in. Zico. And it's Neymar. pressure coming in from all directions. Goes for a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gustavo Enrique. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Corinthians are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Tries to play it through. Well, that's well seen too. Opts for safety. Now it's Neymar. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. "30 minutes gone. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Over to the left. That is lovely. Shoots! He's kept it out just.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Back to the keeper it goes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. Gustavo Enrique. And he skips past his man. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, a delicate chip through. Here comes the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. No, that's been intercepted.
3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Neymar. That has been slung wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Cross goes in there. He's there to head it! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Played out towards the right wing. Now the header comes in! Cleared away. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Chance, surely! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
60 minutes played. And he was quick to react. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's in a great position here. Flipped into space. And a chance! No mistake! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Threads one in. Showing good feet. That is a brilliant interception. The pass has gone astray. And that's a dangerous ball. And here's the chance to counter. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great work on the overlap. That has been knocked clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gomez tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's neat.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Out to the left it goes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. Torres! It's there! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, just skip. And a chance! He's got a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambitious ball here. Might be great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Well, they've got it again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Quality ball. Gomez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving forward. Cross goes in there. Oh, well played. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Played out to the right. Chance! it's rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's played into the area. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neymar. He's found a way through. Tries to pass it through. Looking to go deep.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tries to play it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
But this is Zico, and it's made its way to him, and the flag has stayed down. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Neymar. He's got away. Very nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're underway again. No reported change to either side during the break. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. An instinctive... He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Out to the right. Distributed tidily. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Now it's Neymar. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, that's fabulous. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Torres. Torres. Neatly clipped into space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's picked it up out wide. All driven towards the far post. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice control. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Neymar. Plays it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Torres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição em campo.
Victoria choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. Victoria are looking to go forward now. Showing good feet. And he's managed to get free. And he whips it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now what about a counter-attack? Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Crosses it, he rises! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Neymar. Threads one in. Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Fires it in low. Danger averted for now. That's a good ball. Oh, super ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping. Here's the header! And that has been cleared. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
E aí, galerinha, temos esse evento aqui porque meio com o meu dente meio doendo, cara. Minha gengiva tá muito inchada aqui. Fora que tá muito ruim a conexão, mano, pra cá. Horrível, 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 horrível. Como eu não quero prejudicar nem os outros, cara, pra mim não é necessário só a vitória, entendeu? Pra mim é necessário jogar um jogo liso, um jogo bom, entendeu? Tanto pra mim como pro adversário. Então os 3 primeiros jogos foi até bom, mano. Quer dizer, os 3 primeiros jogos assim, os 2 primeiros jogos. Não, o primeiro jogo, porque o segundo e o terceiro tava muito lag, entendeu? Então eu não me interessa jogar um jogo lagado que vai, como eu joguei, né, com o meu adversário aqui. Pra mim foi bom que eu ganhei, entendeu? Mas pra mim não interessa a vitória, interessa jogar um jogo jogável pra mim e pro adversário. Tá, a Konami tem que tomar jeito, cara. Na verdade mesmo tem que tomar jeito, porque galera, tá horrível. Tá complicado, viu, jogar esse jogo com o servidor do jeito que tá. Como criador de conteúdo, eu tenho que trazer aqui minha opinião, entendeu? Por mais que nós não tenhamos um grande público ainda, né? Mas quem chega nos meus vídeos, né, eu sempre vou estar falando. É muito horrível você estar jogando um jogo desse jeito. Entendeu? Um jogo onde sempre eita peste, joguei pra fora. O jogo aonde sempre vai ter esse problema de conexão. Até quando, né, mano? Até quando? Eu entendo assim que até quando vai ter esses problemas, né? Não deveria ter tantos problemas assim, como é um servidor dedicado, apesar que só é um. Não deveria ter tantos problemas assim como vem tendo no nosso joguinho, entendeu? Né? Porque agora aqui mesmo eu joguei 3 jogos, mano. Um jogo ainda jogou até liso. Agora do segundo em diante foi 3 vitórias, mas pra mim eu não fico feliz porque eu ganhei. Ah, pode ser que o adversário foi prejudicado, entendeu? Então eu não sou desse louco por pontos não, mano. Eu jogo meu joguinho aqui, mas é, ultimamente tá duro, mano. Ultimamente tá osso, ultimamente não tá fácil jogar esse jogo não, viu? Jogar esse jogo com servidor ruim não é fácil não. Eu sou suspeito a falar e falo, cara. Quando tiver com o servidor ruim como está, né, muita gente vai sofrer. Eu sou um deles, né? Gosto muito do jogo, mas pra cá o servidor não tá legalzinho não, viu? Vamos rodar essa box aqui, né, mano? Vamos ver o que dá nessa box aqui. Temos aqui o Mbappé, né? O Mbappé vem como artilheiro, cara. Artilheiro é uma cartinha muito boa. É uma posição muito boa, artilheiro, né? Ela sem toque duplo, controle com a sola. Né? Muito bom. Artilheiro. Vem um Pedro aqui, né? Também. Orquestrador Pedro. Cartinha muito braba também. Pedro. Né? O ímpeto dele é de controle de bola, finalização, força do chute, contato físico. E aqui tem o Timber, né? Timber também é uma cartinha muito top, cara. Qualquer versão do Timber é muito top. É um cara muito rápido, é um zagueiro. Ele joga como zagueiro também ali nas posições defensivas do campo. É um carinha muito bom, viu? Muito bom mesmo. Tá, como o futebol tá rápido hoje em dia, é necessário você ter jogadores rápidos. Eu mesmo tive que jogar aqui, no último jogo aqui, não sei se vocês viram, eu tive que jogar com um cara rápido. E eu botei o Costa Curta pra jogar, o Silvestre, entendeu? Tive que botar esse aqui, cara, rápido pra jogar, porque senão com o Mbappé e Pelé, esses caras aí não se brinca. Ryan Gravenberg, né, chegou. João Pedro jogando de meio atacante, não foi, mano? Ele tava jogando de meio atacante, o João Pedro, né? Eu acho o João Pedro muito bom atacante, mano. O Bastoni, né, que nesse futebol tá muito roubado, cara. Tá muito bom o zagueiro, o Bastoni, né? Eu mesmo tenho um ranço com o Bastoni, velho. Eu não gosto muito dele assim, sabe? Mas, sei lá, é meio complicado, né, mano? João Palinha, destruidor. Pickford, Aubameyang, né? Nostalgia pura, né? Pra quem já jogou o eFootball, sabe, né? Alba era embaçado, cara. Aubameyang era embaçado, viu? Olivier Giroud, né? Tá jogando pelo Lille de novo. Giroudão da massa aqui. E o Buchan. É Buchanan? É Buchanan mesmo, hein? Buchanan, velocidade lemada pra ele, hein? Então vamos fazer nosso girinho aqui, galera. Encerrar a live aqui, porque hoje não dá pra jogar online assim, sem rolar um bom futebol, não. O futebolzinho tá meio bizarro, viu, ultimamente. Tá. E olha quem veio, galera. Olha quem veio, mano. É o que eu queria, mano. O que eu queria era o Aubameyang, mano. Não tem outro. Eu queria muito o Aubameyang, mano. Aí, ó. O packzinho com o Alba, né? Nostalgia pura. Quem lembra desse cara sabe o que eu tô falando, né, irmão? Muito bom mesmo, hein? E eu já tenho um time maneirinho, velho, né? Pô, o time da semana eu já tenho, mano. Até bonzinho, hein? Olha, tem controle de crossover, feijão, controle de cavadinha, finalização, toque de calcanhar, chute de primeiro, curva pra fora, meleza, espírito guerreiro, rápido com uma bala, Aubameyang, 35 anos. Bom. Bem o que eu queria, mano. Eu queria o Alba mesmo, mano. E o Aubameyang, eu joguei muito com o Aubameyang no eFootball, né? Mais assim com os pés, né? Ele era muito roubado, mano. Eu vi o negócio aqui. Bota o Alba aqui só pra ver como é que ele fica de overall aqui. Ele pega o menos 100. Acho que ele pega os 99, né, mano? Ele pega os 99, ó. Olha lá, ó o bravo lá, ó. E 89. Ele corre muito, né, mano? Pra um cara que já tem 35 anos, né? Apesar que o papai Cris é doido. Mano, eu nunca ganhei um preparador de posição pra esse homem aqui, velho. Eu ganhei, velho. Vou ver se eu faço um aprimoramento de posição aqui. Então, galera, Deus abençoe vocês todos aí. Fique com Deus. Eu vou trazer o react depois da cartinha do Del Piero, né? Vou trazer a cartinha do Del Piero, o react. Eu espero que vocês gostou da live aí. Desculpe por eu não continuar a live, não continuar assim, jogando em divisões, porque tá muito ruim pra cá, cara. Tá dando muito lag, speed lag, entendeu? E eu não sou muito fã de jogar desse jeito, não. Tava bom até no primeiro jogo. Depois do segundo pra cá é só decadência, né? E o servidor da Konami tá horrível ultimamente. Entendeu, galera? Então espero que vocês gostou aí. Nós fizemos uns joguinhos aí até bom, né? É interessante isso aí. E vamos que vamos. Obrigado por tudo, galera. Seja todos. Valeu, galerinha. Muito obrigado. Fique com Deus. E fui! Lembrando, galera, sem Deus nunca tente. Deus abençoe todos, a família de vocês todos. Se tiver difícil, pede pra Deus, dobra os joelhos e vai orar, galera. Que só Deus pode salvar nós nesse mundão de meu Deus. Valeu, galerinha. Tamo junto e fui!